Magnetic shielding lab. Why do you want to shield a magnet? Well, a few years ago I was doing some fun demonstrations with this big magnet. Not real big, but it's pretty powerful. It picks things up real easy. Well, I threw this magnet in my pocket, and little did I know on my phone that, you know, there's YouTube videos that say that won't erase a phone. Don't worry, it didn't. But it messed up my SIMS card 2 years in a row. You'd think I'd learn. That's what we do as scientists, look for patterns. 2 years in a row kind of made me very suspicious. Same thing happened to my credit card. I went to buy some gas at the gas station. Credit card wouldn't work. Same day. Highly suspicious. So I got wondering, what would block a magnet? What would shield my phone or my credit card so that it would not hurt something? Is it possible to shield a magnet? So let's start this lab today and have a little bit of fun. So there's a cool lab that somebody shared with me a few years ago, and I want to share it with everybody else and have you do it. This is a fun one, easy one to do at home. All you got to do is have a magnet. Doesn't matter what kind of magnet. It could be the one on the back of a flashlight here. It could be one off your fridge, a little fridge magnet. This little tiny thing here. It can be some of these bigger ones. You know, the bigger the better, of course, but these snake magnets, they're a lot of fun as well. Again, all I've done is I've taken a magnet and I've taped it to a book. Anything that will hold it up off the magnet, up off of the table. Could be a brick or a rock. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it holds it up off the table. Then I took something that will stick to a magnet. In this case, a paper clip, a washer. It could be a little piece of wire or a bobby pin. Anything that will stick to a magnet that's kind of small. Then I took some thread, a little piece of thread here, and tied it to my metal object. Now, from there, I took it and opened up a book. It doesn't matter what kind of book. And I just placed the thread inside of the book, inside those pages. That way I have something to hold on to. I've already got this one here. So notice as I pull it back, it's kind of cool. The thread here, I have to kind of sometimes push it. Sometimes I even pull it out and tape a little bit to the end. Pull back. And then I can see, whoops, this one's just a tiny bit heavy for this one. It still works, but I like it to be just a little lighter. That's why if I can, I use a paper clip or something like that. I want to make sure that paper clip is as far away from that so it's barely dangling. It makes it more obvious. If you have it too close so that it's just there, it won't show it as easily. Your magnet won't be as tough as this, so you're not going to get near this gap. You're going to get a tiny gap, and that's okay. Your challenge to figure out what's in between these two pieces of paper here that cause that paper clip right there to fall down. You see that fall down? That's your challenge. What will stop that magnetism to protect to shield the magnet? Okay, again, I put it here. Notice again, it blocks or shields that magnetism. Then all you do is see what will go between there. What will cause the magnet to not attract to that metal washer there. And then I can stick other things in between there. Stick my finger in between there. Stick whatever you've got around the house. Piece of aluminum foil. A lot of people always say, when I ask them what sticks to a magnet, well, of course metal does. Are you sure about that? Go get some metal. Let's take some aluminum. Will aluminum stick to that? Will it cause that piece of iron there to drop? This wire. If I take a penny, which is made of copper and zinc, or if I take a quarter or a nickel, if I take a butter knife and put between there, a piece of plastic, what's going to cause that piece of wire to fall? That's what I want you to figure out. That's kind of your fun experiment you can do at home as you're sitting here waiting for COVID virus to get over with. Hope you have fun. Enjoy your time. Okay, teacher talk. Give them a long piece of string. String's treat. This is thread. You can miles of this for nothing, okay? Then to tie a knot. Kids don't know how to tie knots anymore. Don't worry about tying a knot. Use a paper clip. Paper clips are also cheap. Take your thread, find roughly the middle of it. Just put the paper clip over the thread. Use that little notch there. Put it over the thread. Then fold it in half. There you go. Put this part in the book, and this part there. No knot necessary. You're good to go. Saves a lot of time because, again, kids don't know how to tie knots. Here I like to put one more book underneath, if you can, only just because it gives you a little more height here off the table. It kind of exaggerates your results a little bit. You don't need to do that, but I like it a little bit better. there. This seems to give me a little easier run at getting that up. Again, I have the paper clip here. I've taken the string, put it all the way in the middle of the book here, and then put it around the top of the book and taped it on the top of the book. That way that it can hold a little bit better and it won't slide in the book. Okay, also teachers, I'm going to put down in the below a link so that you can find out a little bit more of some things that might go wrong, so that if you have any questions, you haven't done this before, you're wondering what your results are supposed to be, I'll make a small video clip of just a couple other things that will go wrong, and where to get a couple supplies. They're really cheap and easy. Okay, look down in the description.